Are you rocking it? Are you, or is it crickets? Are you teaching a bunch of yoga classes? Are you trying to work on your, getting your online program up, getting more private yoga clients together? Well, that's what we're going to talk about today. Let me see if I can share this into the group. So, once again, that's Prosperous Yoga Teachers. If you want to hop into that group, you'll get more cool stuff. There's a cool community of people doing what you do. All right, so posting here. Let me give you guys a little tour. This is the fancy schmancy conference room. We have like I don't know, 15 of these conference rooms. This building is huge, but it's so cool. You can just go around and hang out, work wherever you want, and there's really cool little phone booths that are totally soundproof, and do a lot of cool stuff here. Work with some VIP clients here in person, but just get a lot of thinking done. Very productive in this environment. So that's one thing that I would highly recommend. If you don't have an environment that you love working in, if you feel like your environment is not inspiring, then I would strongly recommend checking out your environment and shifting your environment. So, you know, you might be currently just working at home and feeling like you're not able to get a lot of things done. Think about getting an uplifted environment, and that's what, you know, I always recommend that. But today, what I wanted to talk about was why you should have a premium program. All right, so I talk a lot about, and I teach how to develop your signature program. I teach that in the Prosperous Yoga Teacher program. But today I want to talk about the value of having a premium program and why you should be charging a premium price. All right, most yoga teachers are maybe afraid to charge what they're worth. So, you know, let me know if this sounds like you. If you think, well, if I charge a lot of money for my program, then, you know, I have to make some guarantees on the results that people can get, all right? If I charge a lot of money for my program, then people might think that I'm greedy. If I charge a lot of money for my program, then I might be really stressed out, and I might really have some high maintenance people that I'm working with. Well, all those things actually are not true. It's actually the opposite. So when you charge a premium price, you get better clients. What do I mean by that? People come in super committed. They come in just ready to crush it, right? So if you've ever had people just kind of flake out on you for private sessions, or students flake out on you for classes, charging premium prices and getting people invested in themselves at a high level, it pretty much eliminates no-shows. It pretty much eliminates complaints. And then on the flip side of that, your clients show up super committed, super coachable, ready to take action, super resourceful. And so they don't expect you to provide all of the results for them. See how that works? So they're invested in themselves. They show up super committed, super coachable. So they're gonna take your advice and they're gonna run with it. They're gonna take every single piece of advice that you give them and they're gonna put it into action. You know why? Because they paid good money to work with you and they don't wanna waste their time. So how cool is that, right? You have people that show up super coachable, super committed, and they take action and they get results, right? So that's the other cool thing, the getting results part, all right? So when people show up super committed, super invested, they follow through with everything that you tell them to do, then what's the natural consequence of that? They get kick-ass results, okay? So that's what I hear over and over again from clients that come in, and you know, they might even be afraid to invest at a certain level, right? But if you have their best interests in mind, where you know that if they work with you, they're gonna be a lot better off, then it's your job to help them to get over, take that leap and, get those results. And when people get committed, when people show up, that's really what we're talking about here, is just people showing up, right? And when people show up fully, then they get the benefits, they reap the rewards, and they are able to get the results in their life. And then what's the outcome of that? You're living your purpose, right? You're making more impact in the world. Your clients are out there happier. They're praising you. They're sharing with their friends the amazing kick-ass results that they're getting. And on top of that, they are a lot less, what's the word for it? They're not high maintenance. So you have amazing clients that are super low maintenance because they respect you. They respect your time. They respect your expertise. They respect what you're showing up to do. You know why? Because you've set that boundary. You've set that standard where you're saying, this is what I do, and here's how much it's worth. And if you want the result, follow my advice. Okay? If you want the same results that you've been getting, then you don't have to follow my advice. But as soon as they pay you and they invest in themselves, you better believe they're going to be following your advice, right? They're going to be just loving it. So you have happier clients, better clients, no headache clients, clients that love you, clients that are getting results, clients that are taking action. And what are the benefits for you? Okay, so one of the obvious benefits is you have a consistent, steady income that's able to provide a really, really, really good living for you. Not just, this, whatever, $20, $30, $40 a class teaching yoga, etc. You can actually make a really good living when you have a signature program and you're charging premium prices because people are getting the results, okay? So that's A. That's obvious, right? So your clients are doing awesome, you're doing awesome, okay? But there's a lot more that goes into it. It's not just financial benefit, there's the benefit of more impact, okay? So you're able to live your purpose because you're really you're making a bigger impact on the world by making a much bigger impact on your clients, all right? So think about it. If your clients are just dropping in for like a private session here or there, or just dropping into classes, how much impact can you have on them? But if they commit to a long-term program with you and they invest at a high level in themselves and they get those results, think about the impact that you're helping them to make, right? So, for me, that's what it's all about. That's what having a purpose-driven business is all about. That's why I do what I do, to help people change their life. And then on top of that, so you're helping people change their life, you're making a great income, but then, this is the coolest part, you get to have more free time. You get to free up your schedule from running around teaching a bunch of classes to diving deep and over-delivering for those specific clients, those VIP clients that have signed up with you, okay? So you get to just think of all the coolest ways that you can over-deliver for them. And this is where the investment starts to really become a reality, right? Where you're like, well, how can I hear this a lot. It's like, how can I justify charging that much? Well, A, the results is all that matters, right? So if you can get results for people, then you can justify charging whatever you want, right? Because most of the results that you can help get people are priceless. So if you can help people change their life, whether it's health-wise, relationship-wise, confidence-wise, mindset, emotionally, physically, right? If you can help them be free from pain, whatever it might be, if you can get that result, you can help them get that result, it's priceless. But for you, having some actual free time, having some freedom to, do the things you've always wanted to do, like travel, having more time with your family, having actually just some time to enjoy life, right? And not always be hustling and always thinking about where and how, you can kind of just get enough, money together to pay the bills or, running around from class to class. That's no way to live, And as yoga teachers, I know that you didn't sign up to be a yoga teacher so that you would be more busy and more overwhelmed than you were when you had a 9-to-5. So maybe you have a 9-to-5 now and you've done a yoga teacher training, and maybe you're thinking about like, okay, I want to get out of my 9-to-5. Maybe you're doing that corporate hustle and you want to jump into doing the yoga thing full time. Well, I can say this is the way. This is the way that you can maintain a really great income, and you can actually make more than in your corporate 9-to-5 right now with this business model. And this is how you can have more impact and a lot more free time, okay? So it frees up also that ability to do what a lot of you yoga teachers want to do, which is lead retreats. Now, a lot of my clients lead retreats all around the world, but it's not their main revenue provider in their business, because leading retreats, if you're going to rely on that for income, for your sole source of revenue in your business, that can be really stressful. There's some great ways to do it, but relying on that solely, I don't recommend it. What I would recommend is creating a signature program where you can charge a premium price and get premium results for people, okay? So if you want to join the conversation, hop into the Prosperous Yoga Teachers Facebook group, if you're not in there already. And, if you like what you're hearing, if this makes sense to you, just, give me some love. Type in some comments below here. What's something that you could type in? Well, I could say that as of right now, I'm not accepting any clients because I'm going to be going away to Nepal in April. So I'm going to be gone the whole month. I'm going to keep you guys posted on that, send some videos from Asia. But if you want to get on the waiting list, I'll be opening it back up sometime in May. Just type waitlist below, okay? So you can type that in, and I'll stay in touch. It's a good way that we can keep in touch. Also, feel free to join into the group, the Prosperous Yoga Teachers. And where was I? The benefits of charging a premium price. So I think, the overarching benefit is that you have those super committed, awesome clients that you love working with that just show up. You don't attract kind of folks that are just tire kickers. You don't attract people that are flaky and that will, say that they're gonna show up for a one-on-one session and then don't show. So you attract people that are serious, and therefore you are able to help them get results, right? That's what it's all about. So that's my message for today. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. I'd love to answer those. And if you have any topics that you want me to cover in future videos, I'm going to be doing a lot of these videos. Just type in a question below. What do you want to learn? Just type it below, and I will be sure to answer it. All right. Hope you are having a wonderful Monday, and hope you're setting yourself up for success this week. So vision and planning and creation are 3 key components for making your week successful. So regardless of how your Monday is going, think about what you want to accomplish by the end of the week and set some serious goals for yourself. Set some actual number goals, all right? So I'm gonna leave you with this. Get specific. If there's a result that you want to create in your business, get specific about it, write it down, and figure out a way to make that happen, all right? That's how you hold yourself accountable, and that's how you set achievable goals, not just kind of airy-fairy goals where it's like, oh, I hope this will happen, or I wish this will happen. Actually get really clear and really just like dialed in with some details. It's not always our strong suit as yoga teachers, like going into the details and, numbers, things like that. But I encourage you, if you want to make it, if you want to have a killer yoga business, you have to do that. You have to face the numbers. You got to get real with things. You got to plan. you have to, you know, set up those supports for success. All right. So I'm just going to leave you with that, and we'll catch you next time. And thanks for watching. Okay. See ya.